Alright, so here today I wanted to talk about this because I've been surfing the web recently, right? I've been checking out the Discord for the game, the other Discords that exist for the game. I've been checking out the Reddit, right? I've been lurking, right? I've been seeing a lot of stuff, a lot of players' opinions about the game. I also came across a Reddit post here that I wanted to show you because it kind of encapsulates a lot of what my comments have been saying and a lot of people across the kind of community, correct? Now, I want to know what you think, okay? I want this to be a comment section where we kind of come to a conclusion or come to a sort of agreement on what the thought process is on the game at this point. I will make something clear. Compared to last season, people or player sentiment is much higher. It's actually much higher versus what it was. Yes, I've been checking out the Steam charts. Sadly, the game didn't hit like a huge revive with this season. Whether that be, I mainly think the gacha system, it just kills people's hype, right? And this season, after the stupid change of the century, where players can't gain tickets anymore, it just, people don't want to come back. They're like, you know what? I'll wait when they bring the gacha system back or the the login, then I'll return to the game and actually play it properly because there's no way I'm earning a character. That really is what the sentiment is across my comment section. And players that I've talked to who quit, they've come to that conclusion like, yeah, you took away one system that gave me so much. Why am I playing? What am I playing for? It's like, I can't obtain characters, I can't do anything. I really want to get All For One when he comes out, but how? How am I going to do that when I get like 5 tickets a day and I need 2,000? You know what I mean? So, with that information and all this stuff going around, I thought I'd make a video covering this Reddit post, and I give my thoughts through everything, alright? Today, let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Please use this comment section to give me your feedback. Remember, everyone has their own opinion, so don't make this toxic as hell. I'll give you my opinion, and yeah, that's what I think. So, let's hop into it. First things first, shout out to the homie over here for this post. Again, if you disagree or agree, let me know down below what you feel about this. I will give my opinion as this is read out. So, let's get through it. First things first, at this rate, Season 3 is going to kill more than half of the player base that's left, okay? Usually after a couple of seasons, numbers of this game remain pretty stable, and without much change, Season 3 was going to be one of those huge step forwards because of the map, the new skill sets, and more. We did get an amazing map. I love playing it every time. I haven't seen a major amount of complaints about it, and that's about it. Let me make something clear. Season 3, on the content aspect, in my opinion, delivered. The map is still, for me, not fully explored. I've been having fun with it. Like, every match is still different. It took me to hate the current map on, the standard one. It took me 3 months to hate it, right? And that's also because I played it during the beta, played it during the second beta, then I played it during the entire launch. I'm like, yeah. It's getting a little stale by the Season 2 middle half or end half. I was like, it's getting a little stale. So a new map was definitely a right timing of release and everything, and it made this game much more kind of revived, right? And also getting 2 hours of the day to play this, swapping out 2 hours is a good system in making you not get bored at the same map, right? If you want to go and play the other map, guess what you do? So when the day resets or the time resets, right? Swap to ranked. So you get a little bit of a feel of ranked, get a little feel of duos, get a little feel of trios. Depends, right? Whichever part of the day you're playing it, you can swap to those modes and get the same map that you're looking for, which is cool. So it's again a different ebb and flow of the game, given duos has a different kind of meta per se when it comes to it, right? So that's where that stands. But for the map, it's a major step forward. And then the skill sets, a major step forward. All of that is a major step forward. Not the pity for it, though. I wish they lowered it. But again, that's yelling at the wind there. Whatever it is they did, they broke half the roster. Ibarra was considered weak, but now is straight up unplayable with her alphas. Might's beta, so All Might, doesn't detect, and the first hit landed, so it doesn't turn around and do the second one like half the time. Ida's beta misses half the time when executed in the combo, and a few more. Really? I haven't encountered most of those. Did the comments say so? Okay, I haven't seen anybody say anything, but what I will say is Ibarra is still pretty good. Okay, I have a teammate that mains Ibarra, and dude, that guy is goated with her. So there is that. It's just aim assist, and because of that, it hurts her a lot because she has to be really precise. And with aim assist, she kind of isn't, but she's still a pretty good character. Haven't really seen unplayable, but I don't know what happened. Maybe something happened to her and I have no idea. All Might's thing, I've seen this. This happened to me like 5 times. So what happens is, I think it's aim assist being gone. So when you lock onto somebody and you hit them, because like All Might with aim assist, I think turns, like fully turns his body and then really unleashes the other tornado part, like connects it, right? He doesn't do that anymore. So I don't know why that is, but this I've encountered. So I know this is a fact. But the other thing being Ida missing his beta, I think that's more so when you're juggling them, you have to be looking at them directly. And because, again, there's no aim assist, I'm guessing it's a console player, there's no aim assist, you're just missing. Okay? So that's what happens. But it's, again, such a drastic change. Players just can't adjust. It takes so long. Because it's like you went through, like, 2 seasons, 120 days of aim assist, and then take it away, right? It's nasty to do that. Nasty. It's very hard to adjust because if they trickled it away, players have a slow, like, much less of a learning curve. They just nuked it. Like, you had a magnet to nothing. Players just could not. But again, if I talk about aim assist, I'm going to get destroyed in the comments, bro. Players have a very different, like, it's 50-50. You know, 50% of the community thinks that it's good. There is no aim assist. 50% of the community thinks it's bad. So it's like, I can't give an opinion because I'll be hated by 50% of the community. It's insanity. Not a single nerf on like characters that deserved them, or some attempts at nerfs that were clearly pointless. Bakugo's damage through the walls, really? Like, what happens like every match? Or every match, hell every day. No, Bakugo has armor piercing shots, so that's why. So, keep that in mind. But, yeah, he has armor piercing shots. That's the gimmick he has. Hence why, like, his shot's so precise. That's why, like, that's the little thing that saves him, makes him much more useful. Like, Todoroki can just rapid fire. So, you'd say, oh, no, Todoroki's better. Well, Bakugo can get you through a wall, which is really good. So, that's, like, the gimmick on his kit. It's AP shot, but armor piercing. So, that was the point of it. So, that's not really a thing, per se. Still can't understand why console players, or console and PC, don't have different patch notes. But with aimbot, the way it works now, console players that play ranged have to play, or is as if they play on PC with controllers, right? But, yeah. So, the opinion here is, again, players are going to be different every time. They're going to say that aim assist is good that it's gone, aim assist is bad. What I will say is this is my only point, that it's harder to finish off a fight because aim assist doesn't exist. What happens is, players are forced to play rapid meta, and will play rapid meta, because they can escape a fight, and players just can't aim to kill them. What is also true is, players on console are forced to play the same damn roster, because they can't aim. They can aim. So what they're going to do is, you'll see every match a Dabi on console. Every match you'll see a Froppy, because again, it's a little easier to get that tongue swipe. The beta, I think, right? The tongue, like, where he, like, wipes across and then vertical. That thing is beta, I think, yeah? And Ida, right? You'll get characters like that. You get characters like Kirishima. You'll get characters like Strike Deku. Aiming is not really required, right? Those characters don't need to aim. They have such a wide range of hits, and again, they have rotation. They have the ability to move. So because of that, those players are excelling. And players that just want to play as Bakugo can't, because it's like, they can't aim. It's going to be much harder to move. Again, I think that if they were to lower aim assist in a slower manner than having a magnet to nothingness, it's rough. But again, every player has a different opinion, so I really can't give it my take here, because I'll just get destroyed. That's literally where it stands. Oh my god, I mentioned it one time. My comment section started fighting each other, like they were like at each other's throats, dude. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk about it again. It's like they keep fighting. Finally, we also lost the login bonus, which made up what is it? On a daily consistent player, around a third of the total tickets he would get each season. Yeah. Again, people support the game saying that they have to do this. Don't support the game. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right? They make millions. They make millions. They don't need your support. But this is bad. It still is terrible. I cannot believe they did it. And players will say, like, oh, it's the CN thing. I made that clear in my last video. It's not the CN thing. What happens is, the CN thing bans the idea of premium. Yes, you'll say that, oh, this thing is premium. You can earn the currency for free. Second, the CN thing has not gone into effect yet. It's literally, you could search it, has not gone into effect yet. And they're actually fighting back. Games and other things are fighting back against that change, which they're actually saying they might throw it out the window, because, like, apparently there's like a lot of things going on, right? Where it's higher up thing. You won't even understand it. It's like very complicated things that are going on. So they can't do it. And till now, it hasn't been made a change. So it's not official. Do not count that. Do not say it's a thing. It doesn't exist as of right now. It's not happened yet. So going so early to remove it is insanity. And at the time of removing it and not re-giving it is insanity. You have to realize that. Literally, you have to realize that. We're still waiting. I'm gonna hope they give it soon. But you have to also realize they cut it out at a wrong time. This is the worst time to cut it out. And I'm hoping that this week's maintenance, if we get one, which we should, it's a banner releasing. They always do one. I'm hoping that they reinstate it. This would be the great time to do it. Say I'm sorry and compensate us, because again, you would have bought this. You lost out, technically. Think about that. You lost out. It's been 14 days without it. 140 summons you lost out on. That's a multi and an extra 40. So I don't know about you, but it sucks that it's gone. So this ruins a lot of players' day. And this is like the #1 complaint in my comment section. It's not about content anymore. It's about, you have a gacha system and you're not giving any summons to compensate. You need this. You need this. Like, the game wasn't free to play. It's even more so not free to play. Like, you can't do anything. Okay? I hope players realize that, but I keep getting comments supporting that, saying that it's fine, which is just insanity. Oh, I also forgot that at least on PC, cheaters still run around like it's no one's business, and there's also bugs and glitches that have been around since day 1, season 1, and they still haven't been fixed. Yeah, I agree that, you know, bugs do exist, but the cheaters thing, I don't know. I haven't seen too much. I don't play PC, so I don't know. So if it's there, you let me know. I've seen a lot of clips on Reddit. I've seen someone go to massive or infinite plus ultra where he just keeps plus ultraing every time and runs out just plus ultra again. It's like the funniest thing ever. But yeah, I've seen that. But bugs and glitches, more so the season 1 early ones have been definitely fixed. But whenever they do an update, they break something new. That's what they always do. And it's fine. It's a smaller dev team, so I hope that they just fix it faster. But the thing is, like, I have to also be okay with this game is that they're not going to patch things fast. That's what it is. They're not going to. Like, I play a game like Fortnite, right? If they get an issue, they're going to fix that within like the 24-hour to 40-hour time frame. If this game gets an issue, they are not fixing it for 2 weeks until the next maintenance. You have to realize that, which is the worst thing, because there's no like emergency maintenances we've had until like, well, the last 60, 90 days, we haven't had one. It was like the earlier parts of the game we actually had them. So if there's a bug and an issue, boy, you better wait 14 days to get it fixed, bro. I really hate seeing the current state of the game, but these devs clearly don't care. And before anyone mentions that they are a few and they're trying to try their best, remember that they just took away our daily tickets. Not really sure about being, or it's a few, somehow made them reach the conclusion that getting rid of the tickets was a good idea. They were already adding another system that was going to force us to spend our tickets as well. Edit forgot to mention the price increase on rental tickets. Yeah, another BS move, bro. Why? Why do that? But for the most part, you have to realize that for what it is, there were some dumb changes this season. Overall, the season was pretty solid. I'm pretty happy. I didn't complain much. The only complaint, I think everyone knows this if you watch my channel, the only damn complaint I had was rental ticket increase, which is the stupidest thing ever. You should be able to rent the character 3 times a day. If it's a new character, imagine you log in, I played this twice, I died of spawn. I lost twice for the day. I gotta play tomorrow, 24 hours from now to play twice again. Like, what? And then it's the ticket removal, correct? I'm pretty sure the new map just favors characters that rely on close range because of the clutter. It gives ranged characters better options, but to get close and get punished, especially going inside buildings. True. Also, ranged players just can't aim. It also doesn't help for console players that they just lost their hard aim assist, so you guys basically have to relearn everything. That's what it is. If they lowered it slowly, there was less of a learning curve. They nuked it out of orbit, so you're like, oh, well, I can't play. You know what I mean? Instantly just can't play. So that's what people have to understand. Like, they should have done it at a smaller interval. Like, right now, what they should do is definitely this part, right, with this newest update, if it does happen, buff it a little bit. Allow players to aim, then slowly reduce it. Not freaking nuke it out of orbit, so players just die. Also, the ticket thing was an issue was supposed to be here because China made it illegal to give incentives to playing daily, so they had to remove it. Yeah, no. Again, if they did that, you could have just compensated it right away. You can't use that as an excuse. You should have just compensated it right away. Because, what, did China also make it illegal to add extra summons on dailies? Well, they did. Looks like we can't do that, boys. We can't give you an extra 10 summons on dailies temporarily until we rework the login. Let's just scrap the login and get back to you later. Like, bro, at least give us an ETA on when it's ready. Well, we can't do that because we don't know. Like, what? Who smoked something and released that statement? That's just greed unless someone has a reason that sounds good. There's no reason. If that was the case, make it so that weekly and daily missions would give up and make it problem solved. Yeah? I don't know, bro. If I read these comments, I don't know. I'm going to get more mad about that ticket thing. But the amount of cheaters alongside with bad balance patches and pure greed from the devs, I hate it. I don't know if I'll continue after Season 4. The thing is, too, whoever considers or, like, does the balance patches, we got to reconsider my boy's job there. The balance patches are terrible. Like, there's a lot of characters, like, I could tell you, I don't even play, like, an insane amount. Well, not right now. I was playing an insane amount when the game launched, being Season 3. But I could tell you, like, who needs a nerf and who needs a buff. For example, why did you buff Toga again? I'm telling you, someone on the dev team likes Toga. She got another buff this season, by the way. And a lot of characters got buffed this season that shouldn't have. Characters that definitely deserved a nerf didn't get a nerf. So it's, like, very awkward designs. Last season, with the last balance patch, we were all jaw-dropped, bro. We were like, why nerf these characters and why buff these characters? Toga just does stabby stab all day. Like, she just runs. Like, dude, whoever is on the dev team, they love some characters and they hate some characters. That is true. Ibarra, a character who deserved a buff early on in the game, got one finally months after. It's insanity. So yeah, there's that. Let me know your thought process. Not trying to make a complaining video here. I gave my opinion equally. I told you, they did good. Season 3 was a wonderful season. The addition of the new skill set is amazing. The addition of the map is amazing. It's just some of the decisions were kind of awkward. Though we don't like aim assist, let's just throw that out the window. Let's not consider that one. Removing the login bonuses, yes. The balance patches are just smoking something. Some of the bugs are annoying. The newest bugs are really annoying. You get stuck in the map. That also happens. You also get stuck if you're trying to pop something in your inventory. I don't know how it happens. It happens randomly, and you get stuck, and you have to wait like until an animation finishes, or just wait there until something happens, and then you're out. Very annoying stuff, but for the most part, good season on the aspect of like content, bad in the aspect of changes. My opinion. Let me know if you agree or disagree, let's try to keep this comment section non-toxic. But why do I even try saying it? It's not going to work.